lead established in this series. It's the Western Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors taking on the San Antonio Spurs. You look at the Spurs.
I'm sure they didn't expect to come home with a 2-0 lead in this series, but here they are. The arena's gonna be rocking. They're playing fantastic basketball. They have got to be feeling good about their chances.
Now here's Adebayo. Puts it up from 17. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Dort outside. Outside Eason. Back to Dort. You look at the Spurs, and they have themselves in great position after winning the first 2 on the road.
Yeah, I mean, they snatched home-court advantage in Game 1, took Game 2, and now they've got a huge leg up. A win here tonight in this series is all but over.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk to the head coach for San Antonio. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. BA, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's SGA. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Barnes. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
Yes, it's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
I mean, what do you expect when you give them the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
And the basket by Castle.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Pass to Barnes. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Outside Eason. Back to Wembanyama. Outside Eason. San Antonio needs to get off the shot. The shot by Dort, no good. Seattle leading by 3. Cunningham. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 8 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Adebayo. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside, Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Well, Barnes is a point forward with a wingspan of 7 feet 3 inches, so he is always a threat to send it back in your face.
Pass to Dort. From downtown. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now SGA. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From 18 feet away. Misses off the left iron.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And Cunningham throws it down.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
Castle goes in. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
It's Eason with the jam.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Cunningham. The kick out to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Adebayo's got 5 now.
And each year, Adebayo looks more and more comfortable shooting the ball off the catch. He's become a scoring threat from all over the floor.
Now here's Williams. No points so far. Dort outside. Corner shot. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Here's Barnes. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front, up 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
16.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Doncic with it. Watch by Wallace. There's Ball with a 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Left side Reddish. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity. The only
Block that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Back to Wallace. George sets a screen. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
when you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
From deep, here's Doncic. First shot won't go. San Antonio leading by 3. Caruso outside. Bryant outside. Up and over Doncic. Bryant, no good.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Here's Bol. Uses the glass on the layup.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Here's the pick to the inside. Bryant outside. Back to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. Caruso misses. Outside Johnson. Doncic outside. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Outside Reddish. Bryant outside. Wallace. Back to Reddish. Wallace outside. Here's Caruso. Bol grabs the board. And Doncic has got the ball here from Seattle. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Seattle's shooting their first free throws of the game. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And here's Wallace. Still without a bucket. Bryant in the high post. George outside. And there's the drive. And the jam by George. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bryant inside. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Both teams making some changes here. From deep, Mitchell. Seattle pulls it in. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Seattle on offense. Pass to Caruso. Driving in, and that one is hammered home.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 6. It's rebounded by George. Mitchell with the ball. Here he goes. And stolen by Cunningham. In transition. And Cunningham running the floor.
Well, that is an excellent transition basket by Cunningham. He is showing you what kind of athlete he is.
Mitchell misses. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.